always is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're on. Right. Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Juan. I've been here at church for 24 years. I take care of the properties, maintenance, all throughout the properties of the church. This morning, I just want to give you a little bit of my testimonial on how has God really changed my life. Back in 1994 was a year that completely changed my life, and it's a year that I will never forget. There's so much that happened for me that year. God has humbled me through that year and has really taught me so much, and just the life experience that I will never forget. You know, that there's so much stuff that happened that year, so much that I'm going to try to piece it all together in just this little section. And it's just, we're going to talk about prayer and how, because of prayer and because of God's grace and love, is that I'm able to be here today doing this for you all. There's several things I remember about that year. Number one is that year was 1994. I remember the higher temperatures. It was 115, 116 hot temperatures. Number two is that the year was the year that I lost my mother. It was an accident that we had. It was a very tragic accident, pretty bad. Through the accident, my mom passed away in the accident. I had 12 facial fractures. My face was completely redone. And number three is that God that really humbled me in my priorities. What was my priorities? And set me straight on that. You know, it's one of those times where God says, you know what, I'm going to stop you here and I need your attention, and He definitely got my attention that year. But because of prayer, and First Baptist Church was so good with me, and there was a prayer chain that got started when this whole thing happened. It was a prayer it was a prayer vigil 24/7. When I was in the hospital, you know, there was a week that a lot of people didn't think I was gonna make it. The accident split my brain a little bit. I do have a brain, by the way. So the brain, what happened is with the impact of the accident, the brain opened up a little bit, and there was a drainage that was draining through my nose. Medically, there was nothing they could do about it. And the doctor said that it had to stop on itself, on its own. I didn't know what was going on that week because I was in pretty bad shape. But through prayers and one day I just woke up and it had stopped. The drainage had stopped. And that was very good news, because that would have been my life-changing experience, whether I would live or I would die that day. But it's in God's hands that it was not time for me to leave. But through prayers, I just want to say the importance of prayer and how God has listened to prayers, the communication, our relationship, and how God wants us to communicate, and He knows what's in our heart. But the most important in prayer is that we need to keep that prayer every day. It's important to pray for our kids. It's important to pray for our loved ones, for our work, for our co-workers. Even if you can just pray whenever, you know, usually I cycle. I pray when I'm cycling. I pray when I'm working out. I pray when I'm walking. And it's just to take a little bit of time in here and there when God asks you to, when it's in your heart to pray, you know, you take the time and take that 1 minute to pray, if even it's a small prayer. I want to read a Bible verse. It says, John 15:7 says, "But if you stay joined to me and my words remain in you, you might ask any request you like, and it will be granted to you." You know, because of prayer and the importance of prayer and my relationship with God through prayer, it's just I wanted to emphasize on how important it is to pray every day, and I hope I can make a little bit of difference in this devotional for you this morning, and I hope you have a great day, and may God bless you.